Ladies and gentlemen, once again it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Mike, a.k.a. El Blackhandé.
Yeah.
As well as El Juperino, a.k.a. Jew Dirty.
Hey, girls.
Me, I'm Mason, a.k.a. Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing out there today? Is this Indiana Jones?
No, sir.
God damn it. Fuck, I did it again.
Old School Planet of the Apes.
Nope. Nope.
It's in that time frame, though, right?
Absolutely. It's
Land Before Time. No,
it's older
Land of the Dinosaurs.
It's older than those movies.
What was that?
really?
What was that?
I mean, it's not older than Land Before Time, period.
Ben-Hur?
You're so close right now.
What?
Excuse me?
You're so
I
close.
said Ben-Hur.
You're so close. Like, I bought Ben-Hur, and it didn't work because it was used at Blockbuster.
What's the other one?
And
that
then-
was Ben-Hur? It's,
And then I bought this other movie.
is it, does it have a golden owl in it?
This is Land Before
No,
Time.
no, it's not Land Before Time.
This is Labyrinth. This is the dog movie. Is that dog movie? Is that Labyrinth?
It's not Homeward Bound.
No,
It's
the
not.
Flying Dog. That Labyrinth.
Never in the Story.
Never in the Story.
No,
No,
it's not.
No, this is not.
It's older than
too
that.
hot for that.
Ten Commandments.
No, you're so in like the years. It was the Best Picture right around that time. You know, those movies came out. It's not biblical.
Okay.
It's about
Journey to the Center of Earth.
early 1900s, World War One.
I don't know that
Tuskegee
one.
Airmen.
No, motherfucker, no. You know what? Get the answer. Get the answer already. Fuck, I don't know it. Yeah, just give it to us. This motherfucker over there. God damn it.
World War One, the Tuskegee Airmen. Duh.
Oh, man.
The granddads, whatever they was flying.
This motherfucker
The
said
parents of the Tuskegee Airmen.
God damn it.
This is a movie called The Conception of the Tuskegee Airmen.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This one.
No, this is Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, son of a
I
bitch.
told you, man, you were hitting, dude. If this is Battleship,
I did all around that motherfucker.
all around it, man. Everybody on
Damn
deck.
ninja shit.
Like, it
is
did
wet.
sound like I hear some camels in the background. It's like some camel
Absolutely.
shit. This is some Seem Salabine.
Absolutely.
I thought that was Johnny Quest.
This is riding on a camel.
This is
with
Open
a
Sesame.
stick. You got to use the stick.
Yeah.
On the camel, like they actually rode camels in this movie. There were no CGI effects. They actually
they
rode
had to have
camels.
the animals in this bitch.
Right, they rode camels across the desert. It was something spectacular. This is an amazing movie. When I was on probation, I ate a gram of mushrooms, drank a bunch of liquor and beer, and watched this 4-hour movie. And I tell you what, there's no other way to fly. I'm trying to tell you, Lawrence of Arabia will stay with you. It'll be in your soul. It's like an important thing if you do it like that. But like, I wouldn't want to watch that movie without eating at least a gram of mushrooms and drinking some liquor.
At least something to stimulate you a little
I'm trying
bit.
to tell you,
while you're
man.
watching.
I had to be in such a place to be able to like lock into it for 4 fucking hours
sure.
and not just be like, I'm gonna go do something else. Like, I mean, and it was straight all the way through. It was intense, but like, it's the story of a man that moved an army across a desert to come at the backside of a city that had guns facing the ocean and had never pointed guns at the desert because who the fuck's
fuck
gonna come
through
from
the desert?
Exactly. Ain't nobody coming through that desert. But nah, they moved a whole goddamn army through there. Like, and this is a British man leading an army of Arabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cool movie, man.
Fucking, I was thinking of Johnny Quest. Oh, Seem Salabim Haji. Johnny Quest was a good ass fucking cartoon. I fuck with some Johnny Quest.
That's what's up.
Old fucking Johnny's punk ass is always getting into shit though.
So, you know, we got to say a shout out to the gentleman Toker.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother,
Thanks for
man.
stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Chatting it up about marijuana legalization.
And all that good shit.
All that good stuff. Check out the Gentleman Toker's podcast. He's a good dude.
Yeah, man.
Got some interesting shit he talks about, all kinds of cannabis-related interests. So, you know, keep the ball moving, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Speaking of cannabis,
What's up?
you think Brittany Griner fucking had a fatty when she got back, this motherfucker?
Yo, the real question
I hope
is,
she
she
did.
really worth an arms dealer? She
No.
ball like that?
No,
Nah.
she's not. To me, look, when I'm president,
What they gonna do for Al Chapo?
When I'm
bro?
president,
What we gonna get him? What
I'm-
he worth?
He's waiting until something pop off.
Yeah,
and
who's
that's
he
still somebody.
worth? Who you think he worth?
nobody.
Maybe like Westbrook?
Nah, yeah. They're gonna catch Michael Westbrook.
Nah, wait a minute. It depends on if Moderna or
Mexico.
Pfizer.
That's take Westbrook for him?
The difference is, to me, I don't know, but did this guy, who is an international arms merchant, did he go to Russia and go into prison? Or were the Russians like, hey dog, get back in the streets and sell some more arms?
He probably did that part because when they
think.
when they met him on the tarmac, they was hugging this motherfucker and everything. I'm like, Putin probably needed some other shit because it's like, yo, America man hooking up Ukraine. I need you to do your thing, bro. Go ahead, give me my shit.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, we're hooking up Ukraine with weapons, and now we're releasing a weapons dealer to the Russians to hook up who? The Russians with more weapons?
Think about this, ladies and gentlemen.
Like,
Think about it. But yet, we couldn't get the spy that we have over there. The guy that's so-called a spy.
He wasn't even a spy from
That's what I'm saying.
from how I
That's why I
understand
say
it.
so-called a spy. We can't get him, but we got a WNBA player who had a substance over there that you shouldn't have because that's their laws over there.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. It's their laws over there.
Right.
Now, but here's my other thing now with us over here. We got all these people in this motherfucking country over here,
Locked up.
but we can't get them out.
Right. That makes me so mad
me how that-
until everybody is out of jail in America, until every
Make that
country,
make
until
sense.
every state in America has nobody locked up and doesn't have a law that can lock them up for cannabis. Until that time, I'm not pleased with it at all.
That's what I'm saying. Make that make sense.
The only thing good is that Brittany Griner's out of jail in
Yeah.
Russia. That's the only thing good.
Yeah.
Nothing else is good.
Like-
Nothing else has been done well.
Yes, they fucking slapped her in the head with a high ass fucking sentence, because of the times that they're in right now.
But
I
is
get
that a high sentence or is that a standard sentence for that in Russia?
That's also
I'm not
a good
Russian.
question.
I don't know.
What did she do? What did she do? Like
She had
1
10
year?
years. She had
She
Nine.
had 10
She had
years.
9
What did she
years.
do?
nine. She
Yeah,
got 9
9.
years because she took a CBD.
Yeah, but what she do?
cut.
1 year, 2 years? How long has it been going on?
10 months
She only did 10 months. She went in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
since February. Actually,
Yeah.
it's been less than that.
Yeah.
they gonna
It
lock
started
her in.
February.
They gonna lock her back up. If she ever go back.
No, because I think they would have dropped it part of. But she.
No, they gonna get her on the ground.
No, you know what would be really
They'll get all
funny?
Russians
You know
like-
what would be really funny?
You owe mother Russia.
She's
2
gonna go
months.
back. She's gonna go back to play more Russian basketball and get her ass locked up again.
That's what screaming. They're gonna be like you. owe
Why
mother-
wouldn't-
I don't think she's going
Why
back.
wouldn't they?
I don't think she's going back.
She sure shouldn't. I wouldn't.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, don't even tempt that shit.
She'll go
Like,
back.
leave all your
I think
friends
she
and
will
shit.
too.
She'll go
I
back.
wouldn't, but she
Five-
shouldn't.
Within 10 years, she'll go back.
Nah, dude, she'll be back next year to
Oh, you
play
think next
Russian
year?
basketball again. That's why she was there. She was a
Because
basketball
a lot
player.
of WNBA players, they
gotta
get more
supplement their
money.
income.
Yeah. So
They don't
it's
get
just-
paid.
It's just like the basketball players over here when they retire.
Well, she just wanted to play WNBA just that one little 3 months or just have to sit on her ass for the next 9. She want to trade? We can.
But like I said, we got all these motherfuckers over here that are still locked up, even though shit's been fucking decriminalized in the states that they're locked up in.
Right. That's the thing.
And we
what
can't
the
get
fuck
them
is
out.
going on
Why,
here?
why was that able to
Too much
happen?
paperwork.
Bullshit.
No.
For someone to look through and actually have to like just say, yeah, you're released and do it all.
But
In their eyes,
hold on,
If-
you're gonna tell
when
me
I get elected, when I get elected president, I will be on a daily basis browbeating any governor that has anyone locked up for a non-violent cannabis-related offense.
'Cause
Any
you're-
governor, anybody out there, you're gonna be getting a call from me at least once a day. You might catch it 2 or 3 times. We're gonna be in the White House getting high, doing the podcast, and zooming your ass in from wherever the fuck you are. Arizona, Wyoming. I don't give a fuck.
But so you're gonna tell me that it's more paperwork for them to get the people out over here than it was to get her out and trade a fucking what is he called? Isn't he called the Merchant of Death or
Yeah,
something?
that's
like
his
that?
nickname, the Merchant
Yeah.
of Death. And he was selling missiles and arms
But the other thing,
to people that intended to attack American soldiers.
this is what got me because you had people on there talking. I heard people. There's so many different opinions out there right now. And you had people talking about, oh, well, he was going to be getting out in 2029 anyway. The fuck does that matter? That's a whole nother. That's 7 years away.
So was Brittany Griner.
Yeah, they would have got out roughly around the same goddamn time.
Right. So what the fuck? What are we talking about?
Doing? Yeah,
what are we actually talking about?
That's your example right there. That's what you got.
Right.
Like, that's what you're bringing to the
That's
table.
straight fucking bullshit.
That's your argument.
Give me tangible reality, because like people want to make this into a us versus them thing. Oh well, this is Democrats versus Republicans. This is against whatever.
We need to bring her home. We need
Dumb shit against dumb shit is what it really is, man. Dumb shit against real shit.
Yeah.
That dude really can fuck people up. Like, do some serious shit by selling like missiles and just all the things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just smoked a little weed. It's not even an issue. What are we talking about here?
They might have a
not even a drug dealer. Just smokes a little weed.
Trying to tell you,
not even a drug dealer. Just smokes a little weed.
This dude right. Look at it. The Jew is over here sounding presidential. Right?
Yeah.
That's my press secretary right there. I'm trying to tell you.
And he's making more sense than anybody right now.
It makes more sense than Claire, Gier, Paul, or whatever that bitch name is.
Because I'm like, fucking, are we tracking him? Are we monitoring his movements, anything like that? Nah, I doubt it. I mean, we probably are,
like,
but
even that bullshit. Even that bullshit when all the white people and all the other people with the white people went and rushed the goddamn Capitol building. They all want to talk about this. Trump did this. Trump told these white people to do this. Okay, well, if Trump told these white people to do that, who is the one cracker that sits in there and is supposed to be security or whatever for this fucking building or these fucking grounds? Because I know you got a motherfucker like that.
Well, how about the dude that was clearly an FBI asset running around telling people that they needed to go inside, encouraging people to go inside, who's never been questioned, who's never been picked up, who was on the FBI's most wanted list for like a day and then got removed from it? Who the fuck is that guy? He's a fucking FBI, obviously an FBI agent.
You still got the Capitol Police that opened up the gates anyway to begin with.
Well,
even still,
that's right.
Come on in.
But here's the thing
above them should have had better control of that shit.
You know what's
it's
really
not Trump or whoever was the president or whoever would have been the president.
No, but you know what's really fucked up since Obama signed in that you don't have to have any reason to lock somebody up. Guess how many hundreds of people are locked up with no charges? All of those people that were there that they've caught up and locked up, they're not pressing charges on them. They don't have any real technical charges. They haven't been convicted of anything. They're just being detained.
Yeah.
They haven't been convicted. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, it's still probably
They have no charges pressed against them. They're just locked up indefinitely because Obama signed something that said we can do that. We don't have to have a reason to lock you up because we're fucking fascist authoritarians.
Well, see, that's the same thing with like Rikers Island. Rikers Island is really a holding prison.
Technically, the vast majority of the people that are there have a sentence. They have a technical charge.
Not a lot. No, not now. The people that are on Rikers Island.
Oh, that's going on there too.
Yeah, Rikers Island. The people on Rikers Island. The people that are in Rikers Island right now. Most of them are actually they're waiting on trial. They're not. They haven't been charged. They're just waiting on trial. They've been arrested.
And that's bullshit.
And they're waiting on trial. And that shit gets pushed on for like years. Like you got like the young kid that committed suicide for stealing. They said he stole a book bag. Right, this boy was on Rikers Island for like 6 years or something like that.
Waiting trial
for something he didn't even commit. Right?
Yeah. When I get elected president, I'm fucking fixing that bullshit.
That boy went through hell. You seen videos of him just getting beat up and fucked up. Like that boy went through hell.
Yeah. So what? Stealing a backpack?
He didn't. That's the thing.
He didn't even steal.
He didn't even steal. He wasn't even. And they get him for this shit, right? So what happens is the boy gets out. He's like, I've been in Rikers for so long. Like I shouldn't even been there because I didn't do anything. He gets out because news and shit gets a hold of shit. And when the media gets a hold of it and they start talking, it's like, oh, we got to do something with this young kid here. So he gets out, and then I think he got like in a fight or something at a convenience store. Like I think and it was an accident. Whatever he did was an accident. Like he accidentally hit somebody or some shit like that. And the police got called, and he flipped out because he's like, in his mind, he was going back to Rikers and have to live through that shit again.
Right.
And he ends up killing himself. You know what I mean? It's a whole documentary on this young man, And I'm like, the boy was young as fuck. Like I think he was like 16 or something when he got fucking arrested, and then he kills himself at like 22. Because he was terrified just to go back because he knows the conditions that he was going to go through.
Right.
Like that right there to me, the prison system like that, like you're holding people that aren't charged. And you're pushing these damn court dates back, and this is way before COVID happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
This
so
is just dumbass shit. Like
Yeah.
appeals and all that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, you
It's not even
even
that.
did it first, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck?
It's technicalities.
Oh, we found this. We gotta wait on this test now. We gotta wait on this test.
and it's not even that. Like, there's just the court system was so backed up that we have to keep these people in here until we can get something squared away. Well, if you're not charging a motherfucker, you know, if you don't have actual charges or proof of the charges, bond is this, boom.
I mean, if you don't have enough to press charges, that's what they do in Law and Order. They let them go.
Yeah, but then they set up.
They go kill somebody else.
Yeah.
But then they set the bond so high that you can't get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's the fucked up part right there. You got a kid in here on a fucking $100,000 bond. For what?
Well, then
You
there
know
are
what I
other
mean?
places where people are going out and robbing and stealing and getting let out.
Exactly.
Like, there's there's
Exactly.
no consistency to the criminal justice system.
Exactly.
And like, I don't know exactly how you fix that because it's clearly a problem made by man.
Yep.
So it must be solvable by us.
Majority problems in the world are kind of made by man to begin with.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we really fuck up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
We are the Earth's virus.
Well, but it's like it's because we like overthink it all and we like add too much
Cavemen were too dirty, man.
complications. Cavemen were too
They
dirty.
were just too dirty for people, man. They had to clean that up a little bit. Next thing you know, we got all this gadgets and dumb shit.
Well, that's just
People
it.
ignorant as fuck.
Look. I'm
can't
gonna
just
throw some crazy shit out here that
make
you might
fire
not
and
catch
eat,
y'all.
you know what I mean?
But I believe.
Make fire and eat, man. That's living right
I
there.
believe.
Fire and eat. I can dig
I
that.
believe we had better technology way beforehand. Like, you know, the pyramids and all that shit, they were fucking limestone. at one
The
point.
advanced civilization.
Yeah, I don't know how
So-
they put that shit together back
But that's
in
what
the
I'm
day.
saying.
That shit's ridiculous.
I believe
Serious.
Gravitation.
we're the devolved beings from them.
Well, here's the thing
Aliens
about
or something, I
all
don't
of that
fucking
shit.
know.
I don't even think it was that. I
you
think it
check
was
out-
actually.
If you check out that Graham Hancock shit, he's a guy that's been on Rogan a couple times, quite a few times,
Uh-huh.
and he and this other guy, they talk about how the world had a glacier on top of like North America, and some sort of projectile came in and hit it and melted the glacier in like 20 minutes, and the glacier caused a massive flood, and it was the Ice Age, and sea levels were way lower because of all of the ice, right? So when it melted that, it flooded everything. And in theory, where humans like to hang out, they like to hang out on the coast and shit. So if sea level was 350 feet lower than it is now, think of all the land mass that we would have inhabited that would be underwater now and washed away
Because the coast
after 12,000 years.
was trade routes.
Well, and it was places.
Yeah.
It was the place where people would come and meet and go. Like, not many people lived inland, like they are now.
And that's the thing. Like, I believe that we've devolved as a species from.
Graham Hancock calls us a species with amnesia, that we don't remember
Yeah, we
the
don't remember how to
technologies.
fucking do.
Yeah, because there's all these great places that are
Right, 'cause a
ancient.
lot of people can't live without their phone nowadays.
That's right. But you know what the real issue is? Light pollution. That's my theory on it all.
Oh, there you go.
Too much light pollution. We don't see the universe like we did when we were a species 10,
And-
15,000 years ago.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
look at the sky and could see for countless light years away.
You can see all kinds of shit.
So, like, what I think a lot of this stuff is, like, when they talk about the, like, these Hindu religions, talk about sky wars going on and, like, flying craft in the sky and everything. I think people literally witnessed, like a Star Trek,
Interstellar
like a Star
fucking
Trek
fights,
intergalactic
Interstellar
battle
wars, yeah.
in the
Hey, you know
sky
what?
above them at night.
I can fuck with that. I can actually fuck with that.
And I think that was something that was witnessed by our species, and that we were using who knows what kind of technology to build this shit. It doesn't really matter because we
Bet you
have
I
the
know where
ambition
those
to get it
blueprints are
done.
at. I know where those blueprints are at. In the motherfucking Vatican. With them booty hole getters.
If that shit is still there, I mean,
You know what? That's also
if
true.
that shit's still, if it's still in existence, if it's anywhere in existence, it's in the Vatican.
Yeah. Because ain't
Like,
nobody touching shit.
Right? Because there was like, if you
Where's
look
the one place we can lock all this
like,
shit up?
you look at history,
Restaurants?
like they came in and burned the libraries at Alexandria
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Great Egypt, right?
Uh-huh.
So like, there's a whole lot of potential knowledge that's been stolen and lost, and
Yep.
you know, but we don't act. We act like we're obviously the pinnacle of society. Like
Yeah.
how could any humanity ever have been better than we are right
Nah,
now?
nah.
And
We can't even fucking get the roads right. There's roads that were built back in fucking 21 BC type shit or 1800, like way back while
that's right.
That are still fucking good. Still fucking good. But we can't get this goddamn shit out here fixed.
But that's because we don't build roads right. When I get elected president, we gonna build these motherfuckers 4 and 8 foot thick.
They built the shit because they were like, yo, we're not doing this again. We're gonna make sure this shit is right.
Autobahns everywhere. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking to my Germans. I'm getting that thing handled. I'm saying, what's up, Germany?
Concrete, man. Asphalt just ain't it.
Right. Well, whatever needs to be even heavier and thicker.
You got to make sure because look, concrete gets eaten up by salt when the winter.
The problem is going to be the electric cars that they're all trying to put in everywhere because they weigh 2 or 3 times as much as a normal goddamn car.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to a guy that he is my boss is like assistant type shit. And me and him was talking, and I was like, look, man, I get the whole deal with the electric cars, but to me, they don't have enough torque. Because say you get a truck.
No, Mike, they got like endless amounts of torque.
No, but what I'm saying is,
not them Teslas.
They're not pulling fucking these trailers and shit out here. I have yet to see a fucking pickup, an EV pickup. You know what I mean? Pulling some shit, some heavy loads.
The problem with it is, I saw an F-150 in an article that was pulling like a trailer. Yeah. It only made it 80 miles. It's supposed to have like a 400-mile range or 300-mile range.
I told him, I said, man, and then the other thing is, people don't understand that more pollution is made with the making of the batteries,
rare earth minerals,
and then I said on top of that, I said those batteries, have you ever seen a lithium ion battery punctured and
get a little oxygen, that motherfucker goes up in flames?
No, it's water when it reacts with both of them.
No, it's the oxygen gets into because there's like 2 diodes in a solution in between.
Yeah.
If the solution gets exposed to oxygen, the fire will start and
so
then burn.
Water turns it into an explosion. If I'm right,
I'm not sure about that, but I know that it just continues to get worse. There's no
way to put it out.
There's no real way to put it out.
And that's what I was telling them.
If you had like 6 truck worths of maybe baking soda, you might be able to put it out, or something like that. But it's also the problem with that is once you dig down to it and uncover it, once oxygen gets back to it, it goes back.
It goes back up, yeah. And I was explaining that to him, right? Because I was like, man, I had when I was working in the line striping industry, I had to buy certain because you had nickel plated back batteries, and then you had lithium ion. The lithium ion worked better, but they were more dangerous because you had to recycle these a certain way. You can't just throw these motherfuckers out because if you throw them out and they go to the dump, if they get crushed, that's all it takes. Right. And he was like, you know what? Me and my wife were talking the other night. We were going to go buy an EV, and now listen to you is having second thoughts because all I was thinking about was I'm doing my part in the environment and I'm helping out the environment, by not burning gas.
Yeah, but that's the line that's being fed to the public, and it's bullshit.
Because he was like, man, I'm saving gas money.
Electric is not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
There's hydrogen-powered Toyota electric vehicles that have a byproduct of water, and why we're not pushing for that more, I don't know. But there's also a great amount of engines in the industry these days that are producing very low, if not zero, emissions. It continues to improve, and we got to continue to improve, but we're a leader as a nation. I would be talking to other countries like Tata, who owns Land Rover and Jaguar, is an Indian company that produces cars in India. They're not producing cars with the same level of zero emissions technicality specs going on. They're producing some dirty ass cars all over the world. We need to be encouraging other places around the world to step their fucking game up. We can't just sit here and act like we're going to fix everything here and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
But we're creating bullshit industry. That's what's going on. And we're creating a thought process in people's minds is not taking on the realistic perspective of
Yeah, because after I talked to him, he was like, man, you know what? Me and the wife got a lot of shit to discuss now because I got to look into this shit. I said, man, I'm telling you, look into lithium ion batteries and you'll see what the problem is. Because
Sun cars ride free on the on the Easy Pass now.
What, electric
I don't know.
Yeah, remember back in the day, some cars got the free ride on the hose.
It's just it's HOV plus 3.
Because you got to be 3 deep now.
That's what I'm saying. So they took away the.
They took away that. They took away that after
dudes riding in a Prius or just dudes riding in a Prius.
Yeah.
I would just have a couple blow-up dolls in the back with dresses on and shit.
Because they tried that shit to get more people to buy electric cars. That was the thing. You can ride HOV if you have this.
Oh, shit.
You can park in these certain parking spots if you have this.
For some.
Well, I mean, if you've got the $100,000 to buy an electric vehicle and feel good about your $1,300 or $1,800 a month payment or whatever that you're making on it.
Here's the thing that also got me, because my concern was, okay, I was in an accident not too long ago. So if somebody were to hit that motherfucking vehicle,
if you got hit by an EV, you would have been a way worse accident.
Exactly. Or if the EV got crushed by something. All it takes is that motherfucker to split, that battery to split. That's all it takes. And then that fire is not being put out.
What kind of vehicle was it that hit you, Michael?
What was it? It was like, I think it was a Toyota Corolla.
Okay, Toyota Corolla. I'm going to look up, what do you think? Was it a brand new one? Pretty new?
No, it was probably like maybe a year older, a year younger than mine. So about 2013, 2016, between 2013 2015, somewhere in there. No, it was a 2012.
All right, I'm looking up 2017. Would you say it was a 12?
Yeah.
I'll go for 12. So I want to find the weight of that, and then we're going to look at an EV's weight.
Yeah, because the battery's got to make that car at least a little bit heavier.
No, Mike, you're going to be shocked when we get to the weight difference. If you think about the gross mass of this hitting you, all right? Like 2012, what are we looking at? Wait a minute.
Well, it would be lighter because you don't have all the engine components in there. Well, no, I don't know.
No, you have no clue what you're talking about.
No,
electric vehicles weigh 2 to 3 times as much as normal vehicles. That's why I'm saying we got to rebuild our infrastructure, because the heavy weight of the vehicles destroys the roads. That's why they don't like to have big, heavy trucks driving through neighborhoods and shit.
Yeah.
Like this is like nobody's thinking. Like nobody in charge is thinking, and it makes car guys like me fucking insane. Like seriously, like my eyes twitching. Like it makes me fucking crazy.
Cause there's a lot of places like, and people ask me about that. They're like, yo, man, why can't we take the trucks? Like there's a spot on one of these goddamn roads going to DC, and they're like, the weight limit is this X amount of what?
All right, 2012 curb weight 2,800 pounds. 2012 Toyota Corolla curb weight. All right, so now let's see about 2020. Tesla Model 3 weight 3,500 to 4,000 pounds for Model 3. Now that's not the biggest one. What's the biggest one? Model 5 maybe? I don't know.
Well, that's already heavier because you said 2,800.
Well, right, that's almost 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what else is out here. Model X.
Because that speed, the speed and fucking that motherfucker is a big ass
It's got batteries. The batteries are all low. All right, so Tesla Model X weighs 5,500 to 5,600 pounds.
Damn, that's half a fucking.
That's twice as much.
SUV right there.
That's twice what that Corolla weighs.
Yeah.
So if that had hit you in the back,
it'd be a whole different ballgame.
Well, your rear end was crunched, right? The trunk was crunched all the way up into the back seats.
Yeah.
So if a Tesla
back seat would have been in there.
Tesla weighs twice as much, it would have pushed that back seat. It might have crunched half the car. You might be dead.
Yeah, it's possible.
If a Tesla had hit you.
And then Elon still, I think he stepped out of Tesla. He's like, he took a break from that so he can focus on Twitter, which is, hey man, do you think?
Tesla Model S, 5,000 pounds.
There's some heavy whips.
All right, let's see what else is there.
Yeah, I mean, all them goddamn, like I said, a lot of batteries ain't fucking.
Oh, them batteries ain't light either.
Ain't light at all.
Fuck no, they're not. Even
That's my point. The batteries.
The batteries themselves are heavy.
They're all low. They're all dense. They're all heavy. Like when that weight hits you, it's planted weight. It's going through you.
It's a ram.
You goddamn right.
Like fucking even when I had the walkie-talkies, man, the weights of the batteries between the nickel and the lithium ion was completely different. Like you can get a good bicep curl.
Ford's Mach E weighs 4,400 to 4,900 pounds.
Yeah, it's all of them.
You really want to have fun? Let's do a 2022 Hummer, 9,000 pounds.
Yeah, so that's just
the new electric Hummer. The one that crab walks that LeBron has.
Oh Oh, that
9,000 pounds.
Said
That thing,
crab
if
walks.
that thing had hit you, there wouldn't have been an Impala
Nah,
left.
hell fuck no. Me and the lady in front of me.
All kinds of shit up.
Right.
Yeah, me and the person in front of
that's
me was
the
fucked
thing.
up.
Driving through
Like-
shit, tangle cash, like.
The death rates have increased exponentially as electric vehicles have come onto the road because they're more dangerous to be hit by. Plus, they're quiet. You don't hear them.
You don't hear
Step
shit.
out right in front of that bitch. Pow.
Because, man, I remember the first time I heard an electric car and you hear zzz, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm thinking something going on. I'm like, oh no, this is motherfucker next to me right here.
Fucking,
Yeah, they got that little.
McFly gonna fly by you.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. The fucking hoverboard.
I heard one. It sounded like the Jetsons. It was like.
Yeah, yep. It's fucking crazy, man.
Goddamn, Gentleman Tucker got us all on some real issues.
Yeah, no shit. But it happens, man. Like, fuck. We're getting close to Christmas. How's y'all's motherfucking Christmas that we're getting ready to work out?
Snow coming, bro.
It's coming.
I've been seeing snow in the 14 days.
I heard something about a white Christmas potentially.
Word.
I don't know if
That
that's
looks like Thursday or before.
Speaking of Christmas, Chew, you gonna be here for Christmas? You've been talking about going to the lake or some shit.
I think I'm gonna be here.
Cool, man, because we're gonna do a show since it's a Sunday. Christmas is a Sunday. We got to do a show.
Probably to be a late one for me.
I figured
it's gonna have to be a late
I figured we can't do an early one. You got to do Christmas and shit.
Yeah,
in the morning.
yeah,
You can't be like, look at here, you little bastards. We do Christmas later.
one. Nah, yeah,
Podcast.
it gotta be early. Oh, no, that'd be late, man.
Yeah. I was like maybe
might be
3
at-
if we're lucky.
Oh, he said we're gonna have to do 5 again.
Probably it's got to be 5, yeah.
All right,
I mean, I ain't making no noise, but a lot of people gonna make it.
I hear that.
Christmas shit.
I'm just
Yeah,
glad. I'm
Christmas
just glad
Eve.
we'll all be able to get together for Christmas.
You know, the Mason and French Show Christmas special and shit. Like fucking, motherfuckers was talking to me about shit because I'm like, man, I don't want to hear no Christmas music or nothing until Christmas. Like, I don't need to hear all that bullshit, man, right now. You know what I mean? Because, like, don't get me wrong. The only part of Christmas I really do fucking fuck with, man, is when all the family and shit get together. You know what I mean?
You don't like giving your kids gifts?
I mean, that's gonna be a given. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like,
gonna say. I mean, that's got to be like, isn't that like a top 5 parent thing? Or is it
for
not?
me, it's for me. It's just
I don't have
having,
kids. I don't get it.
like knowing my kids are with me. I'm good with that, and they like, you know, they're like my kids aren't really picky when it comes to Christmas. Like I can say like, hey, what do y'all want for Christmas? And it'll be like 3 things, if that, from both of them. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I just want this and this. You know, like my son, he's more like, yeah, I just want to be around the family.
So they don't give you a list of like 40 items? That's cool.
Nah, I never have. You know what I mean? They're more like, yo, I just want to kick it with, have Christmas and kick it. I want to just see family. I'm like, yo, I'm with that.
That's what's up. What about you,
what I mean?
Unit? You ever got a list of like 48 items that your kid wants for Christmas?
Nah, I mean, this year the boy said he needs clothes for work.
Okay.
But other than that, they
No, that motherfucker works. He should be buying his own shit now.
well, that's what he want for Christmas.
He ain't got no bills. That motherfucker ain't got no goddamn bills. He ain't got no car payment.
But that's what you
His
do
bitch
with
don't
children
buy
for
gas.
Christmas,
No,
right?
fuck
You give them
that.
shit they need.
Because that motherfucker's a grown man.
What the fuck is he supposed to do? Not give him anything for Christmas because he's a grown man and got a job?
There you go. Give him money and tell him to go fucking get his shit.
Well, that's
the
something.
boy needs to get his shit right. Because I was gonna hang foot in his ass the other night too, talking to his little ass.
I don't know what you was going to, why you didn't.
Because he had just got off work. I was gonna fuck him up that bad. Yeah, I mean,
Do what?
He just got off work. I wasn't gonna fuck him
I
up
heard
too
what you
bad
said.
after
What the
work.
fuck does that matter?
Because I was like, man, I said,
Yeah, put your foot in his ass, Mike.
I said,
God
man,
damn
what
it.
the fuck's going on with you, man? Why the fuck you ain't doing the shit you need to be fucking doing? Like, this is ridiculous now. I shouldn't be telling you this shit. Like, we was cruising, man. Me and this motherfucker, we was talking the other day about how when we was his age, man, we was out riding. We was North Carolina, South Carolina, D.C., Richmond bound. We was everywhere.
Going out to
yo.
Charlie Brown's.
We was, what? Yes, man. We was everywhere, bro. Everywhere. But this generation of youngest, they don't want to
Tell you, man, they got Uber Eats and DoorDash. They
I can't figure
weed's
that
legal.
fucking-
They can grow it in their backyard. They ain't going to fucking Charlie Brown's. They ain't going nowhere.
But like, we just went out just to leave out of the house. We didn't want to be home.
We ain't had nowhere to go.
We had nowhere to go. We just went home.
But Mike, it's because you didn't dislike your parents, but you couldn't stand them, right?
No, I love my people. Like,
But I mean, like, you wanted to be
away from my people.
You wanted to be
He was
away
getting
from
away from
like not so much you wanted to be away from. You wanted to be outdoing you.
Yeah, that's it.
The Jew
That's it.
wanted to get away from, but y'all's kids, the Jew's kid, he loves him so much, he just doesn't want to get away from him.
That is not it. That's a damn ladies just don't believe that shit. Like, just told y'all.
Man, Dad, you're so cool. Can't I just hang out with you?
He says that all the time.
He's like, Dad, I grow my hair out just like you.
Don't listen to this shit, y'all. He Mason lying to y'all right now. Man, so I'm like, yo, you know, and I said, man, don't you want to do this? Not really. And I was like, not really, bitch.
This and this, as in
Life.
Like, basically, Patrick Swayze. Like,
are we not getting specifics?
Don't you want to do life now?
Like,
Girl.
I mean, that's what I told him, man, don't you want to get out and about? Don't you want to get out in the house, go somewhere, see some people? I said, you know what? You can better your position instead of sticking where you're at. You can actually, once you get mobile, you can do better things. You can get more money. You can do certain shit. Like, doesn't that appeal to you? Nah. What? Huh? Boy, I'm about to smack the shit out of you. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk to you no more right now. You piss me off. I gotta go walk away from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. I don't know if it's this generation or if it's literally everyone. Like, no one has significant ambition. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the stick-to-itiveness of anything. Like effort. Nobody wants to make the effort. Like,
just effort.
And it's not difficult effort, man.
Basic.
Just put in some effort.
Basic effort.
Because I tell people all the time, like, a little bit of something is better than none of anything.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? Like,
that's right.
It doesn't matter if it didn't do a lot. You did at least something, and then do a little bit of something the next day. That's where the little bits by little bits come from.
Anything is anything.
The hair is better than that, and nothing at all. Yep, sure enough. Oh man, Devin the Dude, man, had some shit, boy. Devin the Dude was a motherfucking man right there, man. You just had to listen to what the fuck he was spitting.
Everybody has something to say if you're really listening.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm looking at him and I just couldn't wrap my head around him. Like, man, I was your age.
Yeah, I sit here the same way like every fucking day when I get home. I'm like, man, I'm an asshole because I be hounding his ass, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's pissed me off, man. As soon as I get through the door, I'm like, do something, motherfucker. God damn, bro. No.
I'm like, man, fuck, we was riding.
But he got a job now, right?
He got a job.
He's had a job. That's
got
not
a part-time gig, but he need to do something better than that. It's time to life. It's life, man.
He doesn't want to get a degree or nothing. He doesn't want to like get a job doing anything.
I ain't really gonna be around forever, but I'm gonna be really ain't around forever. Like I'm gonna be about 420, 69 is when I'm gonna pass. So however long that is.
This man that called his death date and time, right? It's gonna be 420 on 420 at 69 years old.
I don't know about that.
No, but that's the ambition.
At 2069.
Yeah, 2069.
420, 2069.
Yeah.
So you go from 420, 2069. Not when you're 69 on 420 and 420.
He's stuck at 49 years from now.
I hope I make it to then. 49, I'll be what, about 78, 80 something maybe?
He's so bad at math. Your math ability is so
right. Sometimes it's on point. Sometimes it's on like the one song he had that was a freestyle, and he's doing math in the middle of that motherfucker. Like he can't. It was that long ass fucking song he got that has like the Vanilla Ice, like 3 different beats, and he goes during the math. I remember when he came over the house and played this shit. He goes, "Man, you gotta listen to my new track." And he plays this shit, right? And I'm listening. And it gets to the part where he's doing math, and I'm following the math. I'm like, holy shit. I said, motherfucker, did you just spit that off the top of your head like that? He goes, yeah. I said, your math is correct. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, your math is right on point right there, man.
What song was it?
I have no idea, but it was like 3 different fucking tracks.
That was the Ninja Turtle joint?
Vanilla Ice was in the middle.
It was the Don't Worry, I think it was Don't Worry, Be Happy with the whistle, yep. Don't Worry, Be Happy into that Vanilla Ice joint.
It was
the Ninja Turtle joint. Ice, din.
And then this motherfucker just starts doing math, but it's like fucking, I don't know, like 9-7 minutes in that bitch, because that motherfucker was a long ass song. That was a long ass song, because that was the night Velvet got fucked up and fell asleep like standing up.
Yeah, that happened.
Man, I couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, yo, is this motherfucker good? He was like, oh man, that motherfucker be doing that shit like that, man. He good, he alright. Because we were shooting pool that night. We went to the bar and shot pool at the house.
My man.
Yeah, I don't know what song.
Bro, I'm not shitting you though, but I was sitting there and he started doing math on that bitch, and in my head I'm going through the math while he's doing it. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's right. Yo, you freestyle all your math? Yeah, man, you is correct, sir. You did some Rain Man shit on that track right there.
That's how he does everything.
Yeah, definitely. Bet on black. I'm taking 400 down. I'm taking nine parlay.
Fuckers, man.
You do it to yourself though, bro.
It's fine. I got $10 left, man. 10, so I got a couple more.
Okay, hold on.
10 more
Okay,
bets
so
in there, man.
How much money did you get up to on your gambling app?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You're at $10, right?
What's the highest amount you got up to, and then if you reach a certain, what's your limit if you to cash out for you?
I'm gonna cash out when I spend all my shit. It's like gonna happen unless I win big.
You're not going to cash out unless you win big.
You're not gonna spend
I
no
got
money.
10 left. And
$10.10.
and unless some crazy ass odd comes out, like maybe I might throw about $7 on some ridiculous shit in the Super Bowl, because that's about the only time some great odds are gonna come up from now to then. Like soccer about to be over, maybe hockey, maybe, but I don't keep up with that enough, or even basketball, but I don't keep up with that enough neither.
Well, they're gonna have everything on that app, man. I mean,
That's the same, but as far as
what's that football league that we saw in that commercial that I didn't think was real? USFL, yeah. You're gonna be able to bet on that.
You can bet on that thing. You can bet on like everything. Tennis,
bet on horse racing, tennis.
They got everything on that bitch.
Everything, dude.
Hold on, they got some
degenerate
pickleball on
heaven.
there. Is it pickleball? I guarantee you can bet on it.
Pickleball's happening. You
Hold
have it on there.
What about cornhole? Can you bet on cornhole? I guarantee you can bet on some cornhole.
No, maybe when they do that college tournament and shit that you see on TV, maybe, because those are actual real college kids sponsoring the shit. You know,
And them little motherfuckers get scholarships off of that shit. You can get a scholarship to play professional motherfucking cornhole.
Oh yeah, there we go.
That's exactly it. Like, man, what the fuck?
There we go.
Is this it?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea, bro.
No, I like that. The juice was too quick. Because I saw one with the long one. It's called Crazy Man Melody. I'm like, I might be in. I don't know.
But damn, scholarship for cornhole. Where was that at? That's like fucking getting a scholarship for lawn darts.
You do that too now?
Lawn darts.
I know they got fishing.
It became too dangerous.
Lawn darts was too dangerous at the jump.
Yeah, that's right. They took
It's a bad idea right out
Because
the gate.
fucking motherfuckers was like killing people with them. You could throw the motherfuckers in the back of people like a real dart.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It wasn't, I don't even know how to play. I think you throw it in the air or some
Just
shit.
throw it in the ring. You got a ring. You're supposed to throw them.
You put a ring on the ground across the yard.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to like fling them like horseshoes, I think.
Yeah, into the
But
ring.
if you're not careful, you like flick it with the flip of your wrist and like the bitch goes right in your chin. And you're like, oh.
They were some sharp motherfuckers,
I'm
man.
pretty sure like
they
motherfuckers
were
were catching
sharp
them in the
as
cheeks
shit.
and like people were
wow.
catching them in the shoulders and shit on the other side of the yard. Like, cause
Yeah, you gotta get away.
right. Well, that's why I don't understand your horseshoe setup out here. Like, I'm like, what, you try to kill everybody's car between yours and your neighbors? Like,
Well, they shouldn't.
they shouldn't
Dude, I
park.
was like, they shouldn't park in the
Man,
driveway in
you
their
know,
yard
motherfuckers-
where they have their vehicles
They
at.
should not be
That's what
parking
the
their
box
cars.
is for. This ain't going out the box.
Have you ever played horseshoes?
Oh yeah.
No, have you
You've
played
never-
with somebody that overpitched?
Yeah, they go the other way.
No.
This motherfucker said
One
we're
of
gonna
these-
go
I'm telling you,
opposite
man.
of the way of the cars that are
Yeah, he
there.
does it.
One of these days, something's gonna pop a window. He's gonna be out there. It's gonna go, pa-ting, and it's just gonna shatter the window of a car. Bam.
And most likely it'll be his car.
No, it won't. It's gonna be the neighbor's car, and then he's gonna be all up there. Hey man, can you get me a window for a Honda Civic? And I'll be like,
Nah, his guardian
motherfucker.
angel.
I guess I'll have to. Let's see what I can do.
Look, his guardian angel won't
It'll be
allow
his
that to
car,
happen.
then.
It will be his car.
That very well
And then
might
that
be.
motherfucker's gonna ride down the road like Ace Ventura. Remember when that shit got fucking
You know what's
broke?
gonna be fucked up? Yeah.
That's exactly how his shit. He gonna be riding down the road in the rain.
The way he parks, he's gonna be lucky it's not a headlight. Straight up. Mark my words. He go, what do you think? Man, I out there playing horseshoes.
That horseshoe gonna knock the whole fucking bumper off. The whole fucking bumper's gonna fall off.
How much can you get me? No, that bumper's staying on the way it's got that dent in it. He's gonna be, how much can you get me?
Yeah, you ain't never fixed that from the Jersey
How
wall.
much can you get me a goddamn headlight? Dude, your car's so dirty. I pulled up behind your shit today, and I had to turn my headlights off and on a couple times to make sure they were both on. Because I could see the one on the driver's side was reflecting back because the side of your fucking rear bumper was just clean, kinda, like someone had taken it and
wiped against it.
Yeah, somebody brushed up against it.
Yeah.
Because the other side was so dark, I had to turn my headlights on and off a couple times to see that the one was actually on.
I'm trying to get the covered license plate up.
That'll happen with its nose.
That's what I'm trying to do, cover the license plate up. A lot of people have been trying me lately on the highway, so I'm trying to cover up the license plate.
Dude, but that's because you be driving like a damn fool.
I just be driving, dude. I just be driving mind my business, and I'm gonna eventually get shot.
Hold on, wait a minute.
But
Well, then quit acting a damn fool.
Running by my business, man. Like Friday, I was just riding doing the 85 in the left lane. My only motherfucker out there. But apparently, I got in somebody's way somehow or another because some asshole in a big truck just want to ride my ass. So I finally start hitting it, and then dude want to fucking hit it and pass me. So I fucking catch up to him because he flicked me off, and I said, okay, so you want to talk about it?
This guy, he just can't let it be.
I can't let it go. So I catch up with him, and I'm the guy. I want to look at you. So I turn all my lights on in the whip. Bam, bam, visor, bam, bam. Center right. And I'm standing up there. I'm standing out here like this, right?
You're driving at 80 miles an hour staring at him?
Look at him. From Nutley to 495. And he don't want to look over at all, but he knew he knew how to flip me off fucking a mile and a half ago, you know what I'm screaming? But he don't want to look at me at all. I just fucking go about my business, finish hitting my shit, you know what I mean? And he ends up
Did you turn your lights off?
I eventually turned my lights back off and just started laughing at him, and then, and it just fucking kept getting. He kept cutting in and out. Now he wanted to use his turn signal and cut in and out of people getting there. You know, I'm like, whatever, bro. Like,
now you saying big truck? Are you talking about like an F-150?
Yeah, like one of them F-150s. You know, what I mean, but like I said, I'm doing 85. I'm already fucking well cruising in the left lane. Like,
there's two things here. Okay, so I can agree and disagree on a lot of shit here. Now, I do agree with fucking getting your ass down the road. Maybe not that rate of speed, but that time in the morning, road's usually wide open.
That's
you know what I mean? But you get the motherfucking ass hats that are for some odd reason going 40. You know what I mean, in a 55 or fucking, and that shit does irritate you because you're like, man, just get the fuck out the way. All you have to do is move over and just let me keep on.
Yeah, stay to the right. That's all I want to do. Doing like that.
Now, for me, I do at least a speed limit, maybe 5 over. Yeah. But if I'm scooting down the road and I got somebody that's doing fucking 10, 15 below the speed limit, I'm gonna get a little irritated. Like, yo, man, the
trying to hurt us all.
Like,
you're trying to hurt us all.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, you got these new truckers out here, these young ass fucking truckers that are these little motherfuckers don't make no sense. They're worse. No. They're worse than the cats I've seen on 81 back in the day. You know how 81 going southbound motherfuckers is hauling ass down that bitch?
Dude, 81 is a fucking blast.
But these
high speed blast.
That's it. But these motherfuckers are on 66 and shit trying to do the same shit. I'm like, man, you can't do that with these, not Northern Virginians.
Like, a trucking on 66 is like the only place where it's like, you better check yourself, man.
You have to.
You go kill somebody and have a major problem on your hands.
Even out past
too much shit.
Even that way.
Yeah.
Going be a little bit loose that way, but it's still hot live action all the way to goddamn front around.
But I can't figure out for the life of me why, like Friday, like he was saying, Friday, and this time of year, it's really bad because it's something with this time of year in the season that motherfuckers get stupid. I don't even know if they're mad.
Yeah, they're mad because they got to spend money.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's more so like, fuck, it's the end of the year and people are starting to have the realization that they didn't do what they wanted to do this fucking year.
There's that too. Shit. Yeah, they're remembering what was that junk thing that you do New Year's? The resolution.
So like, oh shit, I didn't do none of that.
Oh shit, man, that's right. I was supposed to lose 37 pounds by tomorrow. Shit. Fuck. Yeah. And then they get all upset and then they eat ice cream. You know, it's fine.
But motherfuckers just aren't paying attention at all. Like it's just nuts, man. This motherfucker they gonna eat ice cream. You're an idiot, sir.
I would try it. Fuck,
No, that's the real deal, man. Fucking, I ain't losing it. I might as well
How about give me another in the
well,
doctor?
look at that. I'm supposed to lose 37. I'm up 12. I might as well go have another scoop.
Yeah, I got a gap.
Now that's the part I can fuck with you. Now the other part, the part that I really can't fuck with them on is, nigga, why you gonna chase the motherfucker down?
I want to chase
to have a stare down.
Yeah, that's why I extended the playlist and added another song. What is your fucking problem?
I still just ride the same speed. I just finally got it.
You're not answering the question. You want to have a stare down because you said you had every light on in the
You turn on every light on so he can see.
I won't look at my eyes. I won't, talk to him. What's the problem? You got problems?
You go like this. You're like, look at me. Hey,
going 85.
Hey, see me?
Yeah.
I can't look at the road. You gave me the finger. I want to chat.
Why you do that?
I thought we were signing here.
You can't go around earlier, bitch. Go what's that? The damn backing course. Just go around. Go around. If you want to do 86, get in the other fucking lane, bro, and do 86 when I'm doing 85. Fine with fucking me, bro.
Wait a minute. What lane was he doing tailgating you in?
I was in the left lane.
All the way? Farthest left?
Farthest left. Only car out there.
So he's just riding right behind you.
Yeah, no, he's looking for a fucking problem.
Yeah, he's being ignorant.
He's being an asshole. Because here's the thing. If I got lane to go around you, and you're in my fucking lane, I'm going around you.
Go around.
I only get caught up behind you if there's nowhere else to go.
Exactly.
I would go right the fuck
Here's
around.
the thing, though. Somebody had to be the bigger man in this situation. Yes, this motherfucker was a dick, but now you want to be a dick
That motherfucker need to stop being a bitch and come on, but you then need to stop being a bitch and come on.
I kept riding.
Come on.
Yeah, eventually after you rode next to him for a while trying to make eye
Staring at
contact
him with the lights on.
Next, we're still going in the same direction. I'm not turning off and following nobody nowhere. If I'm still driving straight, I'm still driving straight. If I'm gonna talk to you while I'm going straight. Hey, what's your problem? Hey, what is your fucking problem?
Shit, I swear.
Like the other day, had that K to come at me. He told me some Persian shit. He started screaming. I was so mad because I didn't remember that I knew Persian until I got my bonchon, and I said, "Oh shit, man, I speak that shit, man. Fuck
Wait a
this
minute, hold on. Did this motherfucker, did he just say he speak Persian?
A little bit of it. This dude,
When the fuck did you learn some goddamn Persian?
when my boy at work, man, when I talk shit back and forth to him, man, I know a couple words. I don't remember what they mean, but I know a couple words. But I know
What are those words?
Yeah, but I forgot all about it. And this dude, he wanted to talk. He started. See, I can't stand.
It's like lamb holla. Lamb holla.
I'm just look. I was riding. I get in the other lane. He started flashing his lights at me. I'm like, well, fuck you, Todd. Go around, So I get in the other lane now, and he tried to jerk over, and he started flashing his lights at me again. Again, one more fucking time, and I lock those motherfuckers up, right? And now I'm like, what the problem is, bruh? What the problem is? So now we're coming up to the light right there, the gauge there, right? He come out the window, he start, ha la 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 la, shit, fuck you, ha la la la, and I said, this is America, motherfucker! Speak fucking English! I don't understand, ha la 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 la. And I looked at the dude beside me in the car and said, do you know what ha la 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 means? Cause I fucking don't. And this dude steady going on, fuck you, ha la la la, fuck you, I see, fuck you, ha la 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 la. I said, la 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 la, fuck you back, it's America. Nobody knows what la 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 mean, man. What the fuck, bro? He said, I got you on camera. I said, good fucking for you, la 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 la. He said, I call police. I said, there's one right there. Stop him now with your lights like you were doing earlier, you fucking douche. La 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 la. I said, la la la, your asshole down the road, motherfucker. What is your problem, bro? Nobody understands you, man. Shit. And then he kept rolling the window down, put his little finger out and shit, and then rolled the window back up and shit. I said, this motherfucker right here. I got my bonchon, man. I had a good old afternoon. It was nice, bro. I said, this shit right here.
Oh, man. God. The shit you do that pisses people off, man. Yeah, you need to be careful, man.
Now you need to get a camera so we can then watch the footage
I didn't get
and tell you what you did.
Yeah, I didn't get front and back. I just got to get a full, like the goddamn
You need
fishing
all the
jump,
way-
just spinning all the way around.
You need one in the
360.
front, two on the side, and one in the back, because you got to cover all
You
your
need
shit,
those little
the
cameras
whole
that float
car.
behind the car when they're driving
Yeah.
down the road. Like,
Cause god damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
This motherfucker.
we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Oh yeah.
We would like to thank you for listening.
Uh-huh.
We'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Don't bogart this bitch. Tell your friends about us. Let us get a like. Let us get a share. Let us get some 5-star reviews. The whole deal. But, be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
And, protect your mental wealth, protect your mental health, protect your energy.
If need be, go to therapy.
With your crazy ass.
And look, ladies and gentlemen, please don't do a stare down in traffic with a motherfucker going 85.
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
Don't do what the Jew would do.
Yeah,
you think of WWJD, that's what would the Jew do?
Don't put a D in front of that.
Yeah, what would the Jew...
WWJD.
Don't do...
JND.
Don't
DDWJD.
DDWJD.
Don't do
what the Jew would do.
T-shirts coming soon.
Right.
Dude, that's a lot of letters. That's a hell of a break.
Yeah.
You gotta start spinning the wrist.
We'll work something out. But anyway, don't forget, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
Keep grinding on the shit you're trying to get done, because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right. And peace be with you.
Gone.
What's that you got there? It looks like a nice plump blunt in your hand. I just know you're gonna share it with me, cause I'm your man. So bust it. I got one too.